5. Super Smash Bros. Nintendo 64. Now, this is where it all started, the original game in the series. Now this is not. The only reason it is worthy of this list, its gameplay and graphics are amazing for its time and the character selection is not bad either. But however, the games higher up in the list sadly do a better job with these attributes, as they are newer installments and have less limitations. So for the first installment, I think this game has done very well, and still has a positive impact on many people to this day. This is the game that really broke through in the Super Smash Bros. Series and the one that first got people attached. The character selection and maps are also very strong, and the game itself holds a strong place in many people's hearts, including mine, due to the nostalgia that this game brings. Adding characters like Dr. Mario and the Ice Climbers I also think was a very cool addition to the game, and also the character roster has doubled since the last installment. Super Smash Bros. Wii U. This was the first Smash Bros. Game where I felt very at ease with the controls, as the previous installments felt very unusual or very competitive. This was the first installment to also go crazy with the third-party characters like Pac-Man and Mega Man, just to name a couple. The characters' superpowers in this game are also very neat and make it feel like this is a proper Super Smash Bros. Game, and it feels like you are in a proper battle when you are using them, which I think is very unique. The one thing that would rank this game higher is if they included more modes in this game. For example, the adventure game was scrapped, and the modes that were in previous games that return feel a little underwhelming or weak. Other than that, though, this game is a very solid installment and is definitely a game worth trying out. Personally, this is the game in my opinion that really shows what a Smash Bros. Game should look like. The very realistic art styles are such a cool addition to the franchise, and it makes the game look 10 times better. Just from this feature alone, you could tell that they really tried to make this game stand out to any other Smash Bros. Game in the series. My favorite thing though about this game is the maps. Now these are some of the best maps in any of the franchise. These include Delfino Plaza, Battlefield, and the Final Destination. I like the maps because they make it feel like you are actually in the fighting scene, which I think is cool. The character roster is also very solid as well. What's stopping this from being number one is the fact that the online play is very poor and can't really access it anymore, which is rather annoying. That aside, this game is something special. How does this ultimate version stand out from the rest in the series? Well, I will tell you. So the customizability is overwhelmingly vast, with super solid single-player modes. And also the character roster is very vast, with every single character returning from the Smash Bros. Series. This game also brings Bangi and Koozie together again to a Nintendo console. What is also very good about this game is that it leads you to think where this franchise might go next, whether it will stop here or it will continue to make history. One can really speculate, which I think is very cool indeed. This just has everything you need to enjoy yourself whilst playing Super Smash Bros. For every character controls perfectly, and the moves of all the characters feel so satisfying to land. Now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.